Good morning and welcome to this session on productivity from task alignment. My name is Sandra. Anil. I'm a life redesign coach and I also work as a consultant educator. I'm so happy and grateful to present this session to you. If you want to know more about my works, you can check out my LinkedIn and Instagram profiles. And I'm not gonna tell much about my works here because this webinar is not about me. This is all
In
about
today's
you.
session,
So
we
let's
will
get
be
started.
looking for busy, growth minded professionals who are ready to simplify their day and amplify their impact. So, this is gonna be a 30 minutes full value rich webinar where I will be presenting you one research based strategy that will help you to align your energy, values, and tasks and redesign your day more effectively. So before that, I would like to ask a simple question. Like, have you ever ended up your day exhausted but unsure what you even did? Like, you have did something very busy throughout the day, but when you think about the outcomes you have made during this day, you are left with nothing. When it comes to professionals who are in a 9 to 5 job or a something like that, you always feel like this. You have done a lot of things, you have opened so many tabs, you have sent so many mails, calls, but end of the day it feels like nothing is being done. So this is for those kind of people who feel overwhelmed by what they are doing but not getting anywhere. Like they are busy but they are not getting productive result. And I have been in this place too. And I thought the answer to my exhaustion or this overwhelming mindset was to find more to do list kind of applications, more planning to push myself harder. So I searched in a Google Play Store, I searched in Google for getting more tools that will help me to become more organized. But it was not how it actually worked. I was not lacking the willpower to do the same. I was lacking alignment. So when you are doing something like 90 percentage of your day you are giving for something which is not aligning with your higher purpose or not contributing to your long-term goals, you will of course feel drained. So, here I promise that today we will be looking into one science backed strategy that will help you to declutter and save your energy and redesign your day. So, let's get into it. I want the session to be interactive, so quickly grab a piece of paper and a pen, or you can use your to-do list app in your mobile or a Google Notes. Then just write every task you want to accomplish in this day or for tomorrow or for the next week. Just write down everything that is coming to your mind. I will give you say 1 minute to do this activity. Just put down everything what is inside your mind, but don't overthink, let it flow. Okay, I think that is enough time. So let's keep this to do list with us. We will get back to it. But right now, we are going to learn about how we are going to apply the science backed strategy to our to do list. See, whatever solution we are searching for, if we are not understanding the problem behind it, we won't be able to come with effective solutions. Like when we were in high schools, we used to do a lot of mathematical problem, and many of which have hidden answers in the question itself. So understanding the question or the problem is the key to find practical or the most effective solution. So here our problem is task misalignment. That is, we plan by to-do list. Like we will be having a lot of items in this list, but these items we have been written in the paper may not align with our energy or values. So I want to introduce one more concept to your mind, that is, movement is not always equal to progress, or multitasking doesn't always mean meaningful work. Like we said, yes, you can be busy all day, but that doesn't count as productive. So what it is? Just we can look into this particular concept in more details. So this is how a movement looks like and a progress looks like. Moments means replying to emails all morning, jumping between 3 to 4 different tasks, multitasking between meetings and messages, finishing the day with around 50 to 20 tabs open, and your brain fried. So, movement is like, yeah, you are going somewhere, but progress looks like finishing at least one meaningful task, just one meaningful task that actually moved your work or goals forward. For example, if you are a fitness freak and uh, you want to be in a good shape within 3 to 6 months, then getting up in the morning and going out for a walk or just going out early in the morning is a progress. Like you have did one single step that will put you towards your goal in the future. So that one step you're taking now for your goals, that is what actually matters. Also, this progress doesn't always mean like cutting off everything from your to-do list or not doing everything from your to-do list. It is also like prioritizing your to-do list and saying no to things which are not aligned to your goals. And also creating space to think, rest, or recreate or relax is also a part of progress. Like I always thought that you have to be 24 into 7 doing something so that you get what you want. It is not like that. It is not a problem to take rest in between. Actually, your brain needs or your body needs rest in between. If you're going to work 24 into 7 for something, you will feel exhausted or you will feel drained out. So, movement and progress are different. So, after the session, we will be focusing on progress, not just movement. Why productivity hacks fail. I want you to reflect on the types of productivity hacks you have been using or the techniques you have adopted in your day to day life. These productivity hacks are helping you to do more. When you, yes, you just think back, those planners all helped you to do more, but may not it have helped you to do what actually matters to you. Also, systems will fail if they are not aligned to your values and energy. And you may end up like drained, not driven. So, here, what you're seeing is some of the techniques I have been using to improve my productivity. First one was time blocking. Time blocking means you are giving a particular time slot for doing a particular thing. Excuse me. So you are you are giving your I'm sorry, you are giving your time for a particular thing. For example, if you are a student, you are giving your morning time for learning about the most difficult subject. or if you are a working professional and you are working on a particular project, say something related to a content creation or something like that, and your boss urgently give you another work which needs to be completed in an hour, so your time blocking breaks right away. So time blocking works until your day gets hijacked by some urgent request. And also, when you are writing to-do lists, some people write to-do lists like um, they will be having around 25 to 50 items in a to-do list for a day. So 25 items in a day, that is really overwhelming. So you are not going to do any of them. Then Pomodoro. Pomodoro means it's a different kind of time blocking where 25 minutes will be kept for deep work, 5 minutes break, then 25 minutes of work, and 4 cycle like this. And the end of the 4 cycle, you will be having a long break. This also works, but if you are giving this time for something which is not interested by you, like you are doing something you hate for this 25 minutes, then 25 minutes will feel like forever and you won't be able to complete it. So that is why many of the productivity hacks fail. So I would like to introduce a scientific theory, that is cognitive load theory, proposed by Dr. John Zweller. This is something which is really simple to understand. Think about your working memory or your brain like a whiteboard. If you write anything on the board which is beyond its capacity, then you have to erase the same to add more content, or it will get clumsy. So that is exactly how your working memory looks like. Too many scattered tasks will create mental fatigue. And for example, even small decisions can drain your brain power. Have you ever heard about capsule wardrobe? Capsule wardrobe means you will be curating your wardrobe or your dressing style, like you have only 10 to 20 clothes in your wardrobe, so you don't have any confusion regarding what to wear for each occasion. If you have such kind of confusion, like you are going for an important meeting or you are going out to office and you spend 30 minutes of your day in deciding what to wear, your brain power is already being used. So many of the businessmen, billionaires, they are using this cognitive load theory associated with capsule wardrobing. Like they will be using this time. So clever men, so the businessmen or the billionaires create a capsule wardrobe so they don't have to waste their 30 minutes, which is valuable in deciding what to wear. That is how capsule wardrobe works. Similarly, you can reduce your this brain load in this cognitive load by smart decision. I would like to introduce about three kinds of loads. One is uh, One is called intrinsic load. Intrinsic mean something which have a kind of difficulty which is inbuilt in it. For example, if you're solving a difficult problem like an algebra or a difficult derivation, it will already have a kind of workload which cannot be eliminated. That load is already being there. Then then we are having extraneous load. Extraneous load means something like jumping between one to two tasks, or opening 15 to 20 tabs so that you don't have enough focus on any of the tabs. This is what are meant by extraneous load. Or another more simple example can be a messy desk or unclear instruction. Those lead to extraneous load. And the third one is germane load. Germane load means good stress. This the effort your brain uses to connect new info to what it already knows. So you have to increase your germane load by reducing intrinsic and this extraneous load. That is what we are going to learn in this technique. So the question is, or the thing you have to ask yourself, are you productive or just busy? You can be busy all day and still feel like a failure if your tasks don't match your purpose. So the first step we are going to do is energy check. Take out the piece of paper or the to-do list we have created in the beginning, and now we are going to do an energy check. Energy check means you will be observing your day and identifying the time slots where you feel the most. For example, if one person feels so energetic in the morning, the other might feel energetic in the noon or in the evening. So you have to think about yourself, like what are the time where you feel like fire and you feel like, oh, I'm dead. So for example, I feel the most productive during 9 to 11 or from 4 to 8. This is my peak productivity time. So likewise, you have to find your green, yellow, red zone. Green means highly productive, yellow means medium, red means you're done. So just I will give you another 1 minute to think about it. But this is not so easy, guys. Like you have to be really self-aware to do the same. If you are not able to find out your energy zone right now at the moment, you can take 2 to 7 days and keep a notebook or this digital notes with you, and just mark it there. Like first day, observe when you're feeling alive, when you're feeling lost. You just record it in your notepad or in your digital notes and do it for 2 to 7 days. And after a week, you will be able to identify your proper energy zone. So I'm giving a couple of minutes so that you can think about the same. I think you will have a rough idea by now. And now let's see the next step. Okay. So, energy zone example. So, I have asked you to write the green, yellow, and red zone. So, why you are writing this is because you have to do the deep work or the strategic kind of things or the values which or the task which needs your more effort or task which are aligning with your values, that should be done in your green zone. And the routine tasks like, for example, sending emails or connection requests in LinkedIn, those can be moved to your yellow zone. And things like workout or going out for a walk, that can be done in the red zone. Okay, so right now ask yourself, what is your green zone? If you're doing something like sending LinkedIn networking messages during your green zone, and you are spending time to learn a new course in the yellow zone, what will happen? Of course, your good time or good energy is being consumed by these networking messages during the green zone, and now you're left with medium energy during yellow zone. So you will feel a reluctance to learn better. So that is what actually happening with everyone. They will be doing yellow zone works in the green zone and the green zone work in maybe in the red zone. So you have to identify your green zone and just ask, what's one high focus task from your to-do list that can be moved into that window today or tomorrow? Just pick one high focus task from your to-do list and just focus on it for the green zone today or next day. Okay, this one step of task alignment, and it's already a game changer. Just trust me. You have to do it for just one time. You will feel you got enough time to do many things. You will feel a kind of refreshment in your mind. So, before doing that, we have a step two, that is value audit. That is what I mentioned in the beginning. Like, if you are spending 90% of your day to do things that doesn't align with your core values, you will feel drained out. So, you have to write what are the three values which is important for you. For example, if I tell like my deep values or things that I want to focus right now is my health, my career, or spending time with my loved ones. Maybe priorities are different. So if these are three values you give most importance to, then your green zone works these green zone work should have these kind of alignment. If you are doing green zone work which doesn't add to these values, you will feel really disappointed. So just one more pointer, that is, most people live in urgency, not in alignment. Urgency means other people's demands, and alignment means your values. So do an value audit. I will give you another couple of minutes. So think about your values. I am not speaking about something which is gonna happen in some future or some in perfect time. I am just asking you to identify three values that is important right now, not tomorrow, not the next week. Right now, what are your three important values or three important goals? Just list it down. Okay, if you have listed your values, then you have to do another step. Right now, we have just list down the all the things that is inside your mind, that is our brain down. Now we are gonna sort the task or rearrange the task into keep, shift, or drop. You can also use the three Ds like do, delegate, and delay. Yes, I will guide you. Okay, draw three columns like this. First one is keep or aligned, second is shift or mismatch, and third one is drop or unaligned. Just a second. Okay, so the first column, you have to move your high value task into the aligned column or the first box. The things which will be contributing to your long term goals or your values, that should be done in the green zone or in the keep or align box. And the things that are relevant but not to be done today or right now, that can be moved to shift column. That is, you will be doing this task at a later time or a later zone, but not now. That is the shift column. Then drop or unaligned. These are tasks which doesn't demand your direct expertise or your direct intervention. For example, you want to buy some grocery or you want to uh, transfer something from one place to another or take a follow up from someone. That particular activity may not require your direct intervention. So you can delegate or mean assign someone to do that same work in your absence. Or you can just delete it. For example, you are just scrolling down through Mintra or Flipkart or Amazon for things you are not going to buy. So you can just eliminate that particular task. Okay, so this is how now we are going to do the daily planning, not using any to-do list planners, not any application, or no complicated things. You will be doing this brain dump, then will be shifting tasks to your keep, shift, drop boxes and identify your energy zones and do the high value task in the green zone. Okay, and that is what we wanted to discuss in the webinar. And also, I want to introduce 4D Life Redesign curriculum. 4D Life Redesigns means we will be giving importance to four pillars of your life, like work, relationship, and purpose. And 4 weeks, we will be focusing on four different pillars through four live sessions where we will be reflecting on your goals, values, and redesigning all these pillars. And this course is meant for professionals who are growth minded, and also people who want to have a career switch, like their passions and profession are not aligning, or people who are multi passionate, like they cannot find a balance between their different interests. Those people can enroll for this course. Want to know more about this course or want to enroll in this course, you can contact me through my mail ID or through my LinkedIn profile. I will be just a DM away. You can also contact me through Instagram. So I will give you the details about the package and what all the bonuses are with bonuses. I will tell you all the details about the course and the package. It will be 100% transparent. And this course is not about me, this is about you, how to redesign your day. Uh, we have just talked about one simple scientific strategy, and I'm sure if you are going to do this particular activity for a couple of days, you will definitely feel the difference. But whatever thing you're doing for your to become your better version, you have to be consistent. You can't just show up for one day and be invisible for the next couple of days and tell like, yeah, this doesn't work for me. It is not like that. Should have, you have to show up consistently. Maybe you won't be able to complete all the tasks listed in your green zone, but you have to show up every day. So the choice is yours. And keep following me in Instagram or LinkedIn or my other social media handles. So you will get the proper updates about my new webinars and my courses. And also, if anyone want more details about my 4D program, you have access to me via my social media handle.
That's it. Thank you so much for attending today's session. And I'm so happy that you guys showed up today. I do appreciate your time and efforts. And with this session and this one science backed strategy we have discussed, you will be definitely able to make your day super productive. So, all the best for all of the attendees of the webinar and have a good day.